From News 19, I'm meteorologist Daniel Bonds. The activity in the tropics certainly has increased over the past few days. We're already to Harold. Hard to believe we've had this many named storms this season. We've also have one unnamed storm that occurred earlier in the year. That was in January. This was the unnamed storm. Those are all the tracks so far for the 2023 season. So we've had 9 storms, named and unnamed, 8 of which were named, then that one unnamed storm, and 1 hurricane. On average through August 22nd, we would expect 5 named storms and 1 hurricane. And here's the forecast from NOAA: 14 to 21 named storms, 6 to 11 hurricanes, and 2 to 5 major hurricanes. It looks like we are certainly in line to make it to that 14 to 21 named storms, because we're already at 9 at this point. Here is the 9th one. Tropical Storm Harold continuing to make its way towards the coast of Texas. It'll weaken as it interacts with land. We're also watching Tropical Storm Franklin as it moves generally towards the northwest. It's going to turn a little bit more towards the north and east, and then more towards the northwest, possibly becoming the 2nd hurricane of the 2023 season. This is Tropical Depression GERT. It's going to continue to kind of dissipate probably as early as today, so GERT's not a big deal. We're also watching this area. Hurricane Center gives it a moderate chance of further development, and this is the remnant of Emily. They give it a small chance of further development over the next 7 days. So we're watching 5 areas in the tropics. Now here's a longer range model. The American model shows things are relatively quiet. There's Franklin right there as it kind of moves and towards the north and then more towards the north and east. That'll be one we'll kind of have to watch. It could produce some rip currents along the eastern seaboard. That'd probably be the greatest threat from that particular system at this point. And we're also going to have to watch the European model. Now, I will say there's a little bit of a difference in the European model because it shows something developing next week in the Gulf of Mexico. But I will say the American model not on board with that as of yet. So again, we'll be watching the tropics because things are pretty busy right now. We have 5 areas we're tracking, 3 named systems. We'll keep our fingers crossed it doesn't stay as busy as it has been over the past couple of days.